You are listening to the hippest radio station in the Tri-City area, WAWL 103.5. This is Walk the Beat, the program dedicated to bringing you the latest in musical talent from our very own West Michigan area. I'm Dave Palmer, your host of Walk the Beat. Today we are at Third Coast Recording Company with Miriam DeYoung. How you doing?
Good, thank you.
Well, we were just able. She's actually performed live already. We're gonna drop these songs in, but I tell you what, I'm completely blown away. That was so nice, so nice.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I think we should start right away. Where are you from?
I was born and raised here in Grand Haven, Michigan.
Nice. And it wasn't that long ago, was it?
13 years.
She's 13 years old, and I met you, was it last year or the year before?
Last year.
Last year. You performed for us at the Walk the Beat event. Did you perform at one of the parks?
Yeah, I did perform at Bolt Park.
Bolt Park.
Tuesday.
Are you performing at it again this year?
I don't know.
I don't know if we signed up or not. I think we did, but I think you're going to be in the Walk the Beat again this year.
Yeah.
The big event on August 20th. So thank you for signing up. Now, so how long have you been playing the guitar?
I actually got my first guitar in the November of 2014, so about a year and a half-ish.
Wow, you're doing fantastic. Did you pick it up and just fell in love with it, or had you been? How were you introduced to music? And to get into this guitar thing?
I don't really know.
Did you sign up for music classes in school or something?
No, I've always had music classes in school. And I don't know, I just kind of fell in love with it there. And I've always wanted a guitar, and I just kind of finally started asking for it when I was about 12, and
I remember when you were performing for us at Bolt Park. Yes. And I turned around, I just met you, and I thought you were probably around 16, 17, because your voice is so wonderful. And I said, I turned around and go, how old are you? And you go, 12. And my jaw hit the ground, man. So thank you for getting into this. Now, who's your teachers?
Well, for my choir teacher, I have Parks Payton, and he's fun and crazy.
Is he?
Yeah.
Does he really keep the class rolling?
Mm-hmm.
That's nice. Do you do any other music lessons now? Are you taking music lessons?
Kind of. I had a jam session thing that I did before, after school on Wednesdays, but we just finished that, and then I also am in the honors choir at my school. Nice. So yeah, that meets every Thursday after school.
Right. What's this jam thing you're talking about?
Well, it was just me and my old music teacher, and we would meet up and play some songs. And,
nice.
She would give me feedback on original songs that I had written.
Right.
And, yeah.
Which luckily we're going to be able to hear one of your originals today, which is very nice. I tell you what, I did love it. I did love it. So how about, is the rest of the family all musical too?
No.
Not a bit.
Not a lot.
Aren't they? Your dad's into sports, right?
Yeah, my dad does sports. My mom's a teacher.
Oh, is she? Where does she teach?
She teaches kindergarten.
Oh, how sweet is that? I did not know that your mom was a teacher. What school is she teaching at?
Peach Plains.
Oh, my old stomping grounds. That's where I went through that system. But other than that, are you hanging out with other kids that are playing music, or?
I have a few friends that do music. One of them is a vocalist, and then I have another friend that plays the piano. Mm-hmm. But
have you guys been getting together, trying to get your instruments to work together?
Not a lot.
Yeah.
Just we've tried a few times, but.
Right. It just doesn't flow as easy when you get other people involved, does it?
Not really.
Yeah, if you end up in bands, you'll find that out quickly. Yeah. Even just to make the schedules work when everybody is so busy.
Yeah.
Are you doing other things besides this? Are you into baseball or basketball or soccer or anything like that?
No, I don't do sports.
Oh, that's all right. I love.
Yeah. I've also kind of been teaching myself to play the piano in my basement.
Nice. So why are we fighting the lessons? How come we're not getting lessons? You just don't want to.
I tried, but I was hopeless. It didn't work.
It sounds like something's working. It didn't work. It didn't work. So, I'm really curious about this because, our big thing is we're trying to get lessons for kids. So why did you think it didn't work?
I feel like, I don't know, I just was learning songs that I wasn't really into. I didn't know them. They were just the little kid tunes and all that. And I've kind of been learning from converting guitar chords onto the piano.
Nice.
So that's kind of how I started playing again. Mm-hmm. And I feel like that's just how I've progressed in that.
Progressed, right. Well, that's good for you that you're a self-teacher. And I do like the fact that you brought that up about the types of songs, because I have heard that several times. There's just okay, we're going to teach this kid hot cross buns on the violin, and we're going to go to the next book. And, I didn't do that with my grandchild, with Avery J. Avery Jorgensen is my kid. He's my grandchild, and he's 11, and we played the backtracks. So the first songs he was playing, I was like, Hey Joe, Little Wing, stuff like that, because he loved those songs. Yeah. And I think some music teachers are missing that. They want to get the theory in, though. They want to make sure you understand what the relationship between a C note and a G note and a D note and all this stuff. So I think that they are trying to go that route, but I think the fun route is better, don't you? I mean, if you can love the song, you already love music, we know that, then it can help you out that way. So we're working on a couple of programs like that. So just so you know, we're trying to figure it out for you. Okay. So we'll get you some lessons too. We'll find somebody fun for you.
Cool.
So do you happen to have a website or anything that people can see, listen to your music?
I don't have a website per se, but I do have a professional Facebook.
Ooh, professional,
account,
sweet. So we can find your music on there?
Yeah, I do some recordings just off my iPhone, so it's not great recordings or anything, but just some original songs, covers,
nice.
Mashups between songs, and I just post that once a week. I try to get in.
Great. So how do we find you?
Just go onto Facebook and search Miriam DeYoung, and it should come up.
How do we spell it?
MIRIAM space DEYOUNG.
Excellent. So if you guys get a chance, because as soon as you hear these 3 songs today, you're going to want to go check out the rest of the stuff. And let's get into the first song. The first song is by Maroon 5, Payphone. What made you decide to play this song?
I don't know. It's just really fast and fun, and even though it's kind of a breakup song, and most breakup songs are slow and sad and all that. But I like how it's kind of upbeat and kind of looking on the positive side, even though you're not going through the brightest times. So.
Right. Well, good. Okay, Blue, let's listen to Miriam DeYoung play Payphone by Maroon 5.
I'm at a payphone trying to call home all of my change I spent on you. Where have the times gone, baby? It's all wrong. Where are the plans we made for two? Yeah, I know it's hard to remember the people we used to be. It's even harder to picture that you're not here next to me. You say it's too late to make it, but is it too late to try? And in this time that you wasted, all of my bridges burned down. I'm wasting my nights. You turned out the lights. Now I'm paralyzed, still stuck in that time when we called it love. But even the sun sets in paradise. I'm at a payphone trying to call home all of my change I spent on you. Where have the times gone, baby? It's all wrong. Where are the plans we made for two? If happily ever after did exist, I would still be holding you like this. All those fairy tales are full of it. One more stupid love song, I'll be sick. Turn your back on tomorrow, but you forget yesterday. I gave you my love to borrow, but you just gave it away. You can't expect me to be fine, don't expect you to care. I know I said it before, but all of my bridges burned down. I'm wasting my night.
You are listening to WAWL 103.5. This is Walk the Beat. For those of you just tuning in, that was Miriam DeYoung playing Payphone by Maroon 5. Nice song. Nice song. And I really love the next one that's going to come up, and it's going to be an original, folks, but we'll get to that in a minute. So, Maroon 5, is this one of your favorite groups?
I don't have like a lot of favorites. Like I like Taylor Swift a lot. And
Taylor Swift?
Like, but I don't have a lot of favorites, but I do listen to some of their songs.
Yeah, Taylor Swift, did she just win a Grammy?
I don't know.
that
We
who
didn't
won it?
watch that. It's still recorded on our DVR.
So Taylor Swift. What attracts you to Taylor Swift and her music and her style?
I really like how she started out country because like a lot of the people my age don't really like country, but like she gave it a little bit of a pop like twist in there, and then she turned pop, but you can still hear some of the country like in the songs, and like just little like twists, like in some of the words it says ain't instead of like other words that you could say, and it's like it's fun to see like her growth and like how she progressed to that. Nice.
I'm glad you're following her. She's definitely done her job. She's really knocking them out. So now I see you have this beautiful blue guitar. What kind of guitar is it to start with?
It's a Seagull guitar.
And what is there a story? Is there a backstory to that guitar?
Yes, there is. Okay, so the day of Coast Guard Idol, my aunt and uncle were home, who just moved back to Leelanau, and they were home and they bought me this guitar.
Oh, nice.
The day of that, just like because my other guitar doesn't have electrics and it doesn't plug in or anything.
Oh, no pickups on it.
No, so they bought me this one because it did, and it was just, I don't know,
a kind gesture.
So cool.
How nice. That is great. And since you brought it up, you actually won the 2015 Coast Guard Festival Idol here in Grand Haven.
Yes, I did.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So how was that experience?
That was so much fun. It was so it's kind of like 3 age groups. So there's 13 and younger, and then teenagers, and then adults. So I was in the 13 and younger. And yeah, that was so much fun. It was fun to see everyone else like my age, around my age, like performing.
Right. I cannot believe I didn't know what was going on. I'm just not in touch with. I'm not in the loop here. So, so what was the process? What did they make you do, or well, not make you do, but what were you doing in that? Did you have to play 3 songs? Did you go against other people? How did it work?
It was really just everybody sang one song, and then they had like 3 judges that narrowed it down to the top 3, first, second, and third place.
Nice, beautiful. I know the Coast Guard really puts on a big spread. And so how many people were in, even the kids, adults, how many people did we have? 20?
I think there were about 15 kids, and then about 10 teenagers and 3 adults.
Wow, great. Well, congratulations. So what are you going to be doing? What's the next project you want to do when it comes to music? What's your goal?
I really want to like try to progress on the piano, as I mentioned a little bit earlier, and then also just to like get a little bit more like publicity, just because I feel like I'm just like playing in my bedroom.
Well, we're going to change that for you. I'm going to help you with that.
Okay.
Everybody at Walk the Beat wants you to grow and expand in your musical career, so we're here to help you. And we'll discuss that off the air, what we can do. And, your mom graciously was talking about maybe putting a little program together for anybody in the community, and we're talking to her about that after this too. Now, this next song, which I love, you wrote yourself.
Yes, I did.
Which Way to Go? I mean, you brought me right back to being 13 again, because we're all. I mean, I know there's a lot of pressure put on young people. Like, what do you want to do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? How the heck? I mean, I'm 50. Well, I'm just over 50, folks. I'm pushing the other end of that, but I still don't know what I want to do. So I don't know how you young people are supposed to make their choices so early. So this fits right in. And tell us a little bit about it. And I'm sure it's about close to that.
Pretty much. It's almost a little bit more like, since I'm in middle school, and a lot of people say that's like one of the most crucial parts like of your life. And like, you really need good friends to go through that. And I have like sometimes struggled finding the best friends to like hang out with. So it's like, with good friends, you can lean on them to like help you make decisions and all of that. And without that, it's kind of hard to find which way to go. So.
Absolutely. Well said. Well said. And it is tough to find the right good friends. I had a lot of good friends, but they weren't really the right ones, I don't think. But, every now and then you learn the hard way sometimes. But it's nice to have good friends, isn't it? Yeah. So, hey, Blue, let's listen to Which Way to Go by Miriam DeYoung.
To ignore my avalanche light, to just walk away, to do what was right, stupid to fight the sharpened knife, easier to live in the dark than the light. I seemed to pretend my troubles were fake, to wear a mask to cover my face. I was never myself, ashamed of my name. Easier to run than to play the game. It's not by myself stumbling, confused and alone, so many thoughts rumbling. And I just don't know which way to go. I just don't know which way to go. Which way is home, which way to go. I just don't know which way to go. Which way is home, which way to go. Seemed to come along with the rain that just kept falling day after day. Now I'm trying to wish my troubles away. Easier to cry than to keep the pain. I can't seem to find the right words to describe this horrible hurt. I tried to rise and soar like a bird. Easier to say, it could be worse. 'Cause now I find myself stumbling, confused and alone, so many thoughts rumbling. And I just don't know which way to go. I just don't know which way to go. Which way is home, which way to go. I just don't know which way to go. Which way is home, which way to go. There's up, there's down, there's all around. There's left, there's right, which way's the light? 'Cause now I find myself stumbling, confused and alone, so many thoughts rumbling. And I just don't know which way to go. I just don't know which way to go. Which way is home? 'Cause now I find myself stumbling, confused and alone, so many thoughts rumbling. I just don't know which way to go. I just don't know which way to go. Which way is home, which way to go. I just don't know which way to go. Which way is home, which way to go. Which way to go.
You are listening to WAWL 103.5. You're back with Walk the Beat and Miriam DeYoung. Another beautiful song. That one I was actually tearing up while I was listening to you play that.
Thank you.
And what was really fantastic is that you're 13, which is very young. You walked right in here in front of the hardest group you can really work with is a very small group that is watching you perform. You knocked all three of these songs out without one retake.
Thank you.
That is awesome. You are a performer. You are a musician already.
Thank you.
So one of the big issues for most people is doing exactly what you did when you walked in here. You knocked it out. If you can do that, there's nothing going to stop you. Because you got the confidence, you got the technique, you got the skills, and you got the desire to play. Mm-hmm. How sweet is that? So thank you very much for just being who you are and coming in and playing your three songs that I absolutely loved. And I really loved the Which Way to Go because when I remember when I was young, I really did not know which way I was going when I was 13. So it was so nice that you were able to share that with us, because what's so cool about it is that you are relating not to just other 13-year-olds, but people like us who that are older that really are trying to relate to young people through music, and so we can understand you more. And that's what really music's about for you, do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, you want people, when I write, I want people to understand who I am and some of the experiences that I'm going through. And it's just a great way to relate. And what I love about this music is that I'm playing with, my grandson's only 11, and he's playing with me, who's 50 and 50 something. And then I'm performing along with somebody that's 84. Mm-hmm. And it just puts us all together in a room and gets us all to know each other. And so thank you for not only sharing it, but exposing yourself through music. I mean, that's what we're really doing, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that what you're trying to do, you think?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let people know who you are. And, man, to come up with these words, and you play guitar wonderfully.
Thank you.
Yeah, and you just pretty much on your own with this? Wow, you got lots of good stuff coming up. Lots of good stuff coming up. So what are your plans? Are you going to be playing out quite a bit this summer besides what we want to book you for?
A lot of the summer, last summer, we actually just went downtown and like played just at the corners and stuff,
Right.
to like have people hear just a little bit of music as they're walking by.
Did you throw a hat out?
No.
You didn't ask for tips?
No.
Oh, man, we got to put a tip jar out. I know there was another kid, 11 years old, that's playing downtown. He made $40 in 2 hours.
It's crazy.
I'm going to have, I'm grabbing a corner for little Avery J this summer, throwing a hat out, man. You need to be, compensated. You're working hard at your craft. We're enjoying it. There's nothing wrong with us, throwing a couple bucks in. And I can't wait till you get do you have a CD out yet?
Not yet.
I can't wait till you have one, because you make sure I get one of the first copies, will you?
Yeah.
And also, hope maybe this summer you can do some recording.
Okay.
I would like you to, if you'd like, write us a little letter, Walk the Beat, at walkthebeat.org. Write us a little letter, and I think we might be able to help you out with some of this recording. How many songs have you written, by the way?
Too many to count, honestly.
Really? That's beautiful.
About probably like 3 in the last month or so.
I love it. That's great. So, what we'll do is we'll set you down and we'll listen to some of your music, and we'll try to help you pick out a couple of songs to record, and we'll get you in here to record down at Third Coast Recording Company. And is that something you'd be interested in?
Yeah, that would be fun.
Excellent. So when do you get out for summer anyhow? Do we even know yet?
About June 10th.
June 10th. The teacher knows.
Yes,
the
she
teacher
does.
knows. That's great. So, all right. So we go to this third song. Obviously, you like Cam. Mm-hmm. Is there quite a few songs that you like?
I don't really know any other songs by her, but
Oh, really? You just like this particular one,
Yeah.
so you picked it up and decided to play it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then, Blue. It's Burning House.
I had a dream about a burning house. You were stuck inside, I couldn't get you out. Lay beside you and I'll hold you close. And the two of us went up in smoke. Love isn't told that it seems I did you wrong. I'll stay here with you until this dream is done. I've been sleepwalking, wandering all night, trying to take what's lost and broken, make it right. I've been sleepwalking, too close to the fire. It's the only place where I can hold you tight. In this burning house, see you at a party and you look the same. I could take you back, but people don't ever change. I wish that we could go back in time, and I'd be the one you thought you'd find. A love isn't told that it seems I did you wrong. I'll stay here with you until this dream is done. I've been sleepwalking, wandering all night, trying to take what's lost and broke and make it right. I've been sleepwalking, too close to the fire, but it's the only place where I can hold you tight. In this burning house, flames are getting bigger now. In this burning house, I can hold on to you somehow. In this burning house, I've been sleepwalking, wandering all night, trying to take what's lost and broke and make it right. I've been sleepwalking, wandering all night, trying to take what's lost and broke and make it right. I've been sleepwalking, too close to the fire, but it's the only place where I can hold you tight. In this burning house.
You are listening to WAWL 103.5. This is Walk the Beat. That was Burning House, performed by Miriam DeYoung. Beautiful, beautiful. The way you knocked them out, I love it. You got so much good stuff coming your way. It's coming your way. Just keep working on it. Just keep working on it. So, y'all excited for 2016?
Yeah,
For your musical career to keep rolling?
absolutely.
All right. Well, I want to thank you and your mother for coming in today and sharing your thoughts and your music with us. One more time, how do we get a hold of you?
So I have a Facebook,
Okay.
and it's a professional Facebook where I just post little like original songs or covers, and it's MiriamDeyoung, Miriam DeYoung, on Facebook.
Excellent, excellent. So I thank you for coming in. I want to thank Blue Van Dyke for running sound for us. I want to thank Dave Darling for doing the video for us, our producer, Eliza Russ, and of course, Miriam DeYoung and her mother. So remember, everybody, listen local.
The Walk the Beat radio show is recorded in Grand Haven, Michigan. Production and engineering provided by Blue Van Dyke. Featuring your host, Dave Palmer.